Hey everyone! So I've been getting a lot of requests to do a hair tutorial, and since my hair's only been one style in most of my videos, I'm assuming you want to know how to do the loose curl I wear in my videos. So let's get started. It's really simple. This is actually the first sort of style of curl I learned how to do. If there's an echo, I apologize. We're in my bathroom. This is where the best mirror and lighting setup I had for doing hair. So anyway, where I sit to do most of my other videos, there isn't an outlet nearby, so anyway, let's get started. What you're going to need is you're going to need a finishing spray and a curling iron. If you have really resistant hair that doesn't like to hold curl, you will also want to use a medium hold hairspray as well. I don't really need it because my hair is naturally curly, so my hair actually holds curl really well. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is with a rat tail comb or with your fingers or anything you want to do, any way you choose to, I like to part my hair down the middle. And so you can just sort of, I'm just going to use my fingers for an example because I didn't get my comb. Sharon was prepared for this tutorial. Sorry everybody. But if anybody doesn't know what a rat tail comb is, it's one of the combs with the long end that goes to a point that's good for making parts. So now that my hair is parted, I'm going to put one area to the side. So I'm going to just, almost like you're making pigtails, I'm just going to take this to the side and tie it up with a tie. So now you only have this side of your hair to work with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking 1 to 1.5 inch strips of my hair, like this, from the root, like so. And then with my 1 inch barrel curling iron, I use 1 inches. If you have longer hair or want a looser curl, you can go up in size, but I really like my 1 inch. And this 1 inch is by Hot Tools. You can get this at the beauty supply. Sally sells them, Ulta sells them, a lot of people sell them, and they're really well made. I've only had 2, and like, they've lasted me a really long time. So I really like them. So what you're going to do is with the clasp facing down, you're going to take your hair like so, in the middle, let it grip, turn it like this so that the barrel is taut against your head and there's still a little bit of hair, and then you're going to hold it for about 5 seconds. Let a little bit go and coil it some more. Let it go a little bit, coil it up a little bit, let it go, coil. Just keep doing that until you've reached the end of your hair, and then release. And then you're going to end up with this sort of outward curl. Now don't be nervous about the curls being tight in the beginning, right when you curl your hair, because you're going to work with your hair and sort of play with it a little bit so that, you know, it'll loosen up a little bit. Now, when I talked about having hair that was a little difficult with holding curl, what you would want to do is, and I'll do a little mock example of it. What you're going to do is you're going to spray your hair before you curl it. And so this is actually the finishing spray I use. It's the Tresemme Tris 2. This is what I'm going to use at the end of the tutorial, but I'll just use a sort of mock spray my hair so you know what I'm going to do when I say, if you have really straight hair that doesn't hold curl, you want to take a section, like I said, about the same section, and then you're going to take the hair and spray it a little bit, like 2 little swipes, and then curl it, and then your hair will hold a lot better. But I suggest that if you are going to do that, do not use a harsh finishing spray. Use a medium to flexible hold so that your hair will hold the curl, but your hair will not be really sticky and stiff and hard to sort of make the curls loose. Now, if you can always go over a piece of hair as well. I mean, there really isn't any wrong way to do this. I just like to have the curls all sort of go the same direction. And if you have a hard time finding pieces of straight hair, you can just sort of lift the curls away that you already worked on and then, you know, get to the hair underneath. And then I'm just going to continue to curl my hair. Just taking those pieces from the middle, coiling them and bringing them out, releasing the barrel a little bit. And let me show you actually. This side's done. So this is what your hair will kind of look like when you first get done with that side. And you just want to like kind of comb through. And like, let's say I'll show you how I actually release the barrel so that you just want to add a little bit of like these. So here, I'll show you. The technique that was most difficult for me when learning how to use a curling iron was the right amount of pressure and release. So, you know, controlling that sort of mechanism. So again, you are going to have the barrel and the sort of clasp in this position, go into the middle of your hair, curl sort of away. So you're going away instead of in, you're going out. And you're just going to lightly just press on this, just enough so that it loosens the tension, but doesn't let go of the hair. And this will take some practice. It's not something you learn overnight. I think that using a curling iron is a lot easier to curl your hair with than a flat iron. It's actually something I've never mastered. But yeah, so I'm going to finish the rest of my hair and I'll be right back.